Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Courtney and I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay. If you're not new, thanks so much for coming back. It always means the world to me. So I'm here today with another Goodwill bins haul. Today is a quick one because I didn't have much luck at this location. So as I mentioned in some recent videos, I am trying to explore and get to know or get familiar with all of the Goodwill outlets in the greater Los Angeles area. I live about 2 hours outside of downtown LA, and there are quite a few outlets that are different and good in their own ways. And I think some days you can have really good days at locations and there can be bad days. So I'm just trying to spend more time exploring all of them so that I really have an understanding of which ones will provide consistent good stuff for me to source. So I went to a new one, and this one is kind of known for their hard goods. Their hard goods, I believe, are 49 cents a pound, which is significantly less than the majority of other Goodwill outlets nearby. And they have a lot of hard goods. And so I wanted to go because my mom actually had been to this location a few times and really only focused on hard goods. I wanted to go and really focus on the clothing and see if there's anything good to be found in the clothing. So I got 26 items. I got 26 women's items. I'm just doing the women's today. I got about 10 more items for men's, which will be shown in a different video when I kind of collect enough men's stuff. And it cost me $31.98. This location, the soft goods are $1.59, I believe, so again, a little bit cheaper than the other outlets that I had been to. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to share with you is the 26 women's items today. And if you aren't already subscribed and you like reseller content, definitely feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you enjoyed this video, the thumbs up means a lot to me and lets me know that you guys are enjoying these haul videos. So I will just get started with the first item. The first item was probably my favorite. And the reason is it forced me to learn something. And I was actually going and putting some hard goods back in a hard goods bin. I think my mom was rummaging through the hard goods most of the day and she had some stuff that she didn't want. So I was going to take it back across the store. And on top of one of the bins that I was doing the throwbacks, I just spotted just a leather bag and I just grabbed it for her thinking, oh, you know, maybe this can go in a future antique booth if she has one after she retires, and just didn't even think anything of it. So I took it to her and she quickly looked inside and sure enough, she's like, Courtney, this is Coach. Now, I think I don't know if you can see them. I see a lot of Coach that I don't pick up at regular thrift stores. I don't pick up that much Coach, and it's not because I don't like the brand, but it just doesn't seem like the resale is really all that great these days. So I just thought, oh, well, you know, I don't know if it'll sell online, but I noticed very quickly looking at this, there was no serial number. And I thought, that's strange because all of them that I've ever seen have serial numbers. And what it says is this is a Coach bag. It is made out of a complete natural glove-tanned cowhide. The scars, the scratches, veins, and wrinkles are natural markings characteristic of full-grain leathers made in New York City, USA. Again, I don't see many that are being made in the US. So, I mean, it clearly has a bit of a vintage look. So I just, on my phone, quickly was like, well, I can look this up and do some more research, or I could just take it because I think that this is more vintage than anything I found. And made in USA might mean it's worth more. And it's not very heavy. So I thought it's not like I'm going to lose money. So I got it. But then I was curious in the car ride. So at the car ride back, because that's a couple hours, I was looking it up and I learned quite a bit of Coach and I thought I would share. So this is, and again, I'll show you the creed, which I think a lot of people, so it's not actually a creed, it's actually embossed in the leather. So this is actually the first time they did something like a creed. And I don't have all the details, so I'm sure there are some Coach, vintage Coach fans out there that will probably be laughing at how I'm describing this, but basically everything before this was no serial number, and it just had Coach on it. It didn't have any of the words or anything like that. So this is the first one that actually kind of has the square style. But it was before they did serial numbers, which indicates that it's between it was either late 1960s, early 1970s. And when I quickly found that time frame, I learned about another woman, and those purses with her name on it tend to go for quite a bit, around the same age. But she was the creative director of Coach, their first creative director, from 1962 to 1974, and her name is Bonnie Cashin. Now, this was made during the time that she was creative director, but it doesn't have her name on it. So there were some that were going for $400 or $500 in sold items on eBay, but they also had her name on it. But basically what I learned was not all Coach have serial numbers. And this is the first time they kind of did this embossed, the writing. This was the original factory in New York City. And I mean, it's not in perfect condition. It's a vintage brown bag. It's not, but it's in good condition considering the year. And it's just kind of fun to learn about Coach and a little bit of the history. And so with this, I'm hoping to get, I might throw it up on auction. I don't know. It's definitely important to note that it doesn't have a serial number. That would be a key thing. And because most do. And the year, the range that it would be, so late 60s, early 70s. But I might throw this up on auction and just see how it does, or I might price it, hope for about 40 to 60. But that's what I'm hoping for. Just fun to kind of learn a little bit about the history of some of these well-known brands that I think we all know today. So anyways, just fun, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. The next item is, if this was an odd location or an odd day, I don't know. But my mom, who's mostly looking in hard goods, found these gloves, and they're new with tags. So they're Lululemon. They are no shivers mittens and extra small. But she said that every time she's gone to this location, she's found a white Lululemon item. So this just has continued her trend. But anyways, they're new. They look like they're in great condition. Yeah, so the comps on this look like I might be able to get about 20 to 30. So not really the right season, but I'm sure they'll still sell eventually. This next bag I was pretty excited about because it's just the right season. It looked like it was in great condition, and the comps don't look too bad. So this is a large tote, and it's Tommy Bahama. I know there's a little bit of a glare, but hopefully. And it just looks like it's never been used. I mean, it's in perfect condition. So it is, I think the print is fun. I think it's a perfect beach bag or travel bag, or really anything if you're going on vacation. It's got lots of little zipper pockets. It's just in perfect condition. And so the comps on this look like I might be able to get about 35 to 45. So yeah, I was excited about that. I got two pairs of shoes, and this is a pair, I don't think these have ever been worn, just some sandals, so really great for the season. Got some little gold, and these are Dansko, which I didn't even realize Dansko made sandals. The Danskos, they have Velcro. I mean, again, you can see there's no foot mark, so I don't think they've ever been worn. And then the bottoms look really good as well. So the sandals don't do as well as the regular ones, but I'm still hoping to get about 25 to 35 for these. And I can't remember the size 39. So another item that looked new without tags, or kind of tags. It has the little, size dots like you get in certain stores. But these are just some cute short wedge, pointed toe. I would have worn these to work all the time. I wore a lot of shoes like this, but it's the Soft brand, which is kind of a comfort brand. And yeah, again, I don't think they've been worn. I've got to get the little bit of a marker off of it, but good condition. With these, I have sold this brand before. With this, hoping for about 20 to 25. Here is a belt, and it is, I think, really cute. It's got a little bit of the kind of rounded stud detail, and it's a good size. It's by the brand Cabby. And again, I don't see any marks that indicate it's been, worn a lot. But anyways, so yeah, just a really good belt. With this, hoping to get about 20 to 30. So then I did get a few clothing items. Not much though. It was a really, I'll go back to this location, but I might just focus a little bit more on small hard goods that I can sell on eBay. But I should also say that this location is the first time I had a situation at any location of the bins where I should back up. My mom and I, when we go, we'll each get our own cart, and we usually get there right at open because then you can easily get carts. And typically at all locations, when we check out to go grab something to eat nearby, we will keep one cart with a blanket over it, potentially some stuff. Maybe we're trying to find pairs of something, or we leave our hard good gloves that we wear for protection in there, or just something. And so we get rid of one cart, but we just keep one to kind of hold a spot. Well, this particular location, there was plenty of space against walls. It was a lot of people looking at hard goods, but not that many with clothing. And yeah, so we did that. There was a Prada shoe that I only had a solo of, so I left that in the cart. We left some hard good gloves that we were using for hard goods. We left maybe a couple other like single shoes, and we took one cart, we checked out, and we ran and we got fish tacos or something, and came back and the cart was gone. And there were two guys that were kind of nearby that were there earlier. And so I asked, and they said, oh, I think maybe they threw out your cart. It was in the way. I said, but it's like way off here on the side. They're like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone else saw you leave. And so it was definitely disappointing that someone would do that, because we've never run into an issue like that. Again, we're trying to be polite and courteous of other people. We try and get there early. We spend all day there because we do drive quite a distance. And it was just disappointing that happened. The two gentlemen that were shopping, or that had carts near us, they did help us find our gloves that we were using for hard goods. So that was nice to get back. And it wasn't a problem to get another cart. I mean, it wasn't as busy as other bins locations where carts are waiting list and just hard to get. So just really strange to kind of go through that. And I've heard other people talk about bins experiences like that. 95% of the people I encounter at the bins are polite and friendly and helpful, but it is a bit of a ruthless environment. We're all treasure hunters looking for, stuff. So I was a little disappointed. So anyways, I don't know, just kind of bummed me out, and it just kind of put a funk on my day. But a couple clothing items. This is a Lululemon tank top. So here's the logo. It's got a little bit of the mesh right back here, and I can't remember the size on here, but yeah, now I can't find it. Maybe I couldn't find it. So I'm gonna have to keep looking, because usually it's kind of inside the bra area, but it's not there. So not sure, might have to do measurements, but only hoping to get about 15 to 20 for this. Again, I say comps, so if it sits for a long time, I'm only expecting to get 15. If I start getting offers right away, going for that 20 mark, and probably won't go too much lower, but it's always fun to find Lululemon. This is a pair of jeans, and it's kind of like a dark blue, almost like a dark gray, but it has blue tint to it. But this is cut from the cloth, and I almost never pick up this brand, but it was kind of slim pickings for me, and it was a good size 10. It was a skinny, and I just liked the zipper detail. So yeah, we'll see. Only hoping to get about 20 to 25 for this. Let's see. This next top I've actually sold this exact top in other colors very quickly, and I think it's just a very flattering top. I thought the color was cute, and it's a size small. It's Vince Camuto. Only expecting to get about 15 to 20, but since I have sold this style and it tends to do pretty well, I thought I'd pick it up. This next one is Athleta, and this just kind of strikes me as kind of a perfect hiking but still kind of feminine shirt. So it kind of has double, like it's all connected, but it's kind of got two layers. So there's the Athleta tag. It's a good size. It's a size large. And yeah, I just thought someone would really like the style. So hoping to get only about 10 to 15 for that, but I think it'll still sell. This next one is a brand that I recognized. I follow just a lot of swim brands. I don't know. I don't know why, but this one I recognized as a kind of expensive swimmer brand. It's kind of hard to see on the label, but it's INDAH, and it's not swim, but it's kind of a long, it's this really pretty blush pink. It ties, it's not tied right now, but it kind of ties at the top part, so it's got this long V-neck, and it's pants, but it's like a long romper. And yeah, it just looks really comfortable. I've never sold this brand. The comps look pretty decent. So with this, hoping for about 30 to 40. But yeah, I think they have cute stuff. This is a pair of Cabi capris. So the thing I liked about this is it has this cute little stripe on the side. It's capri length, which is perfect for spring and summer. And just like a nice medium wash. It's size 8, so a good size. So with these, I'm hoping for about 20 to 28. This next one, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have picked up, but it's hard to pass up new with tags. But the original price isn't that high, so I don't think I'm gonna get that much. But it's a white, it's kind of washing me out, a white strapless, like stretchy tee. And it's Torrid. So here's the tag. It's a size 4, but the original price is only $18.90. And so, I mean, it's white. It looks like there's no marks. I still need to get it photographed and under the light, but looks like it's in great condition. It was kind of folded up neatly. So only really hoping to get about 10 to 12 for this, but it's good for the season and it was lightweight. So this next one was another new with tags, and it's like the skirt, the bottom part of a swimsuit. And I thought that if you had a really fun top that would go with this bright blue, it would just be nice to have, kind of pair it together. But it's a size 18. It's the brand Swimsuit for All. And I don't know if they only do plus size, but I've seen it in plus size. So yeah, I just thought new. It's got the lining still in it. And it's just it's a great size, kind of a fun color. So with this, hoping to get about 15 to 20. This next one is a really fun skirt, also new with tags, but how fun is this print? It's just a maxi length skirt, and it has like the fold over waist that's kind of common. But this was new with tags, Cynthia Rowley. And it doesn't have the original price on it, but it's an extra small. And yeah, so I thought great for the season, definitely a fun pop, and hoping to get only about 15 to 20, but it'll definitely photograph well. This next one is another new with tags, and it's Banana Republic Factory, but I liked the style. It needs to be steamed, but I liked the style, just a very subtle gray striped print. Here's the little tag, and you could tell it was marked down to clearance, so just, you know, outlet clearance. So what was it, $19.99? Yeah. So it's not going to be a big money maker, but I just liked the zipper up the back, which I thought was really cute. A little bit of the slit detail. Those details I think are really nice. So only hoping for maybe 10 to 15 for this, but this one, I really wish it were my size. But it's, yeah, I am not even going to try it because it would just be too low cut. But it's a really cute maxi dress. It's got kind of a little bit of a braided strap, really nice V-neck. It's got the kind of the tie-dye look, and really liked it. It's Lucky brand, and it's size medium. And yeah, this is definitely my style. So if it were just one size larger, I would have definitely kept it, but that's okay. Hoping to get with this about 20 to 30. This I wasn't too crazy about, but my mom actually has kind of long legs. I did not inherit that on her side, but she always has a hard time finding pants that are long enough, and it matters to her. So these are some kind of linen pants, and I do like at the bottom, it has a little bit of a slit, which I thought when you walk, it would just kind of be like airy and fun. But this is soft surroundings. It's a TXL, which I think is great. I mean, if you are taller and a size XL, has a little bit of stretch, these are just a great summer pant, so, or vacation pant, but hoping to get about 20 to 25 for these. This one was a bit of a mistake, but that's just gonna happen. This was, it said M/C on one side, and then on the other side it said Michelle by Commune. I knew it was basic. I quickly looked up comps, and so it was very hit or miss. And then I got home and I realized comps are really not great at all. So at best, maybe 10 to 12 for this, but it's a good size. It's a size medium. It's a pretty blue, but it wasn't some really high-end brand that a t-shirt would still sell for quite a bit. This is a J. Jill plus size, and it's just a really lightweight sweater, gray striped and 3/4 length sleeves, which I think is great for, spring and summer. And it's a 2X, which is perfect. These are all wrinkled because they've been kind of sitting in a bin until I could get this video done. But hoping with that about 15 to 20. This one I thought would be really great for 4th of July if you had a picnic and you just, it's warm, but just the colors, it's that really pretty bright blue, and then there's just a little bit of the, red and white details. I really liked the front, and just comfy. Lucky brand, XL. I think someone's going to really like this, so hoping to get only about 10 to 15, but I'm sure it will still sell. This one, ever since I've seen people talk about it, I just can't pass up this brand because I just kind of like it. It's Roots, the Canadian brand. And this has just a lightweight tee. It's got the logo down here. So I thought it was cute. Hoping to get about 10 to 15 for this as well. And here's a pair of Adriano Goldschmied. And this is the Angel Fit, size 26. But I thought it was just a really fun blue. Looks like a little bit of a boot cut, but just a really pretty baby blue. Almost has like a little bit of a purple tint to it. But hoping to get about 25 to 30 for these. I found a couple free people, but a couple of them were damaged. This was the only one that didn't look like it had any damage. But I still need to steam and all that good stuff. But it's an older free people tag, but definitely the very boho vibe that sells for me pretty well for free people. And it's an extra small, but if I can wear it, it's definitely oversized. So I think this could definitely fit small, medium. So with this, I'm only hoping for about 15 to 20, but I think it's going to be perfect for summer. And then the last two items that I got were two new with tag scarves, and they are just really pretty. This one is it's got, I won't unwrap it all the way, but I don't know if you can see. It's just very pretty, and I really liked the edge and kind of lightweight, so not really a winter one, but it's by the Nordstrom brand Caslon. My phone just telling me my battery's dying. So Caslon, and just one size. It doesn't have it does have a price, so some of the tag is cut off. But anyways, I thought that was really pretty. Hoping only for about 10 to 15 with this. And then the last one is another really pretty kind of perfect spring scarf. And just really pretty floral print. And the brand on this is Blvd. When I looked it up, it looks like they have a store in the LA area. Not sure if it's kind of a little bit light, but there was no price on here. WilliamBandFriends.com. With this, hoping for about 10 to 15 as well. So if I get the low end of the prices that I told you, looking at about $460. If I get the high end, looking at about $618. And for 26 items that cost just over $30, it's definitely not a bad return. Just I have kind of higher expectations when you spend an entire day at a location to just get more stuff. So it was a hard day for me, but I still want to share with you that not every day is going to produce lots of designer and you know, just so much great stuff. Some days it's like this, and it's just takes time and yeah, some luck involved. So if you enjoyed this haul video, definitely feel free to give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.